And a good evening to everyone watching from around the United States, maybe even around the world. It's a Tuesday evening in the sim world, and our night in America is back, and things are changing. Yes, we'll get into all the cool updates in just a matter of moments. What happened last Friday, what we'll get into that in just a matter of moments. Was going to stream, but I was also going to stream on Thursday. Mentioned everyone that there was an Amazon live stream going on. With that Amazon live stream, the Amazon servers collapsed, so we couldn't stream Thursday night. From there, that Amazon stream got moved to a Sunday night primetime slot. So the idea and the focus went to making sure that Amazon stream went very well. Because of that, it ate into what could have been NR Night in America time. By the time it came to promoting NR Night in America, by the time it came to getting drivers lined up, things exactly didn't go as planned. And because of that, well, not a lot of drivers got the memo that we were streaming. So we said, you know what, we're going to be back. We're going to be back on a Tuesday night. We will also be back this Friday night. For the ones that are wondering for sure, we're going to go Friday night NR, Saturday in-person broadcast, and then Sunday back to a primetime Amazon stream. For the ones that tuned into the Amazon stream on Sunday, I don't think many of you did, because I didn't really announce that I was. It went really well. Just want to make that very clear. It went very well. For the ones that know, I've been working with Fandy on a couple things recently, and it has been an absolute treat to work with that company. First, it was Martinsville. They love how things went at Martinsville and said, you know what, let's have you go ahead and maybe do a little bit of live stream modeling, showing off men's clothing. Now, my whole studio that I have right now, it's set up in a way that more gears toward Studio A, which is the live streaming stuff you have now, and Studio B, which is the in-person showing off men's clothing. So we'll get into all the updates on that end in just a matter of moments. Nonetheless, it is pretty fun to be back. Less than 2 minutes remaining here of group qualifying. Kind of threw it in there because there was a session issue. Scheduled tonight, Daytona, round number 1, 50 laps, 41 drivers. We're looking at taking the green flag. If not, we'll cap it at 40. Race number 2, Talladega Elimination, which is going to be very fun. There will not be a round 3. We have to do some digging, and I have decision making to come about. I thought the off season was starting. That is not the case. Thanksgiving is going to be changing. I know we have some Florida viewers and some out there in Tampa I was going to go ahead and say hello to. The whole schedule for Thanksgiving has changed for myself. I'm now heading to Mississippi the day of Thanksgiving to go work pit reporting for a pretty big race. And possibly in December, some things to work on in Daytona. On top of working for Fandy, on top of the just backhand promotional situations that I have, and so much more. There's a lot to look forward to for NR Night in America. There's a lot to look forward to on every single side. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the people in the live chat. Eric W., how are you? Saying hello. John will not only be the next big-time broadcaster, he's going to be on the cover. Oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. There's been a lot of things going on behind the scenes. We have not given up on NR. We're going to make that very clear. NR Night in America is not going anywhere. It's just there's certain priorities that have changed. When you have a company that sponsors a NASCAR stock car, you do an activation with them, they're over the world about how it went and giving you more opportunities. You have to take it, right? And for them, they asked, they saw my live streaming stuff, can we do a live stream of men's clothing? So what was supposed to be my living room is the Studio A. That's what I'm calling it, Studio A, where all this is now half living room and main streaming studio. This is also where I do a lot of in-person for trailers, in-person for just streams themselves, interviews, whatever it could be. Studio B is when I have to do the IRL stuff of the men's clothing showing off. Matter of fact, I did get packages today, which was pretty cool, and so much more. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. We're going to start 40 drivers tonight in round number 1. From there, obviously, the postseason has shrunk because my regular season has extended. And we'll go from there. A lot of cool things going on and a lot of awesome things ahead. Schmidt will be leading us to the green flag. Welcome to NR Night in America. We're going to talk about NR Thunder for a little bit. I know, talking about NR Thunder in the big 2025. At the conclusion of race 1 and 2, we're going to go on Roblox and we're going to kind of just check things out because Well, I have things I would like to go ahead and show off to you all. I wouldn't say save the game, but just change the game so that asset is at least moving in some way, shape, or form. So keep that all in mind. We are looking at doing some fun things before the green flag. 40 drivers will start this race. It will be a 50-lap run, and then we'll have elimination in race number 2. Daniel Mosteller will be starting P3. As the viewers continue to file on in, we say hello and welcome. There are no duels tonight. We start 50 laps right up front. Let's go ahead and chat with some drivers and hear what they've got to say. I'm going to start with Cody Workman. He's come on in. Workman, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Oh, I'm going pretty well. Off season for NASCAR. Well, the working side for me has not really stopped because a bunch of things are changing. How are you doing, including with Young Life?
Good. Well, unfortunately, I'm not with them anymore, but it's okay. We're in a season of transition. Yeah, kind of like you, I've been away from iRacing for a little bit, off and on, but it's always fun to hop in here, get some good runs, and yeah, I like this car. I like this package here. I got my buddy Max Steinmeier behind me. We'll see if we can do something early.
I know a lot of people have been talking about the oval scene, and I know there's a tweet that I dropped recently that caught some off guard, saying there's nothing wrong with the oval scene on iRacing. No, there's something wrong with the oval scene on iRacing. We'll make it very clear. There's less hosted sessions, there's less people, at least from what it looks like in official sessions. There's less demand, less hype. I saw FTF. Is that true that FTF's Cup Series is gone? It's not racing anymore? Yeah,
I believe so. I haven't had a whole lot of affiliation with them. Actually, I mean, not a lot, I mean, none. I know a few guys who are involved with it, but yeah, they're not doing that. But yeah, I saw that tweet you put, and I know I responded to it, and I got to say, the sports car world, it's been pretty fun.
And that's the crazy part, right?
Yeah, it's been great. Especially when you got a bunch of teammates like I do. Especially the Daytona 24 is right around the corner, and if you've been keeping up with a lot of the updates with the tire models and just the cars themselves, whatnot, you got something pretty fun to look forward to for the Daytona 24 coming up here in January.
Yeah, so the iRacing side is not dying. Let's make it very clear. iRacing is not dying. The road side, thriving. I think even parts of dirt, doing well. It's the oval side that's seen a massive correction, at least in the market and demand, and that's where we're trying to try new things tonight with NR Night in America, for the ones that are wondering. Race 2 is going to be a little bit of a gimmick, but we're testing things out. And I'm excited to see how it goes.
I do got to say this, though, regarding ovals. IndyCar, on the ovals, they figured their stuff out. Now if you're third, fourth, fifth on back, you can actually drive up through the field. You don't have to worry about a guy making a major mistake to try and make passes in dirty air. Is it a little bit more forgiving and a little bit more easier from as far as, you know, the draft maybe being a little bit overpowered? Yeah, but it is far better than having to deal with all that dirty air in the back. So if you do any oval IndyCar stuff coming up, especially with those IR18s, those will put on one heck of a show, especially at Indy now.
Yeah, and it's going to be really cool to see. So we have the lights on. We're going to get the one to go this time by Cody Workman. Nice to speak with you.
Thank you, sir.
We're going to continue to go in and chat with drivers ahead of the green flag. Todd Marcus, Frank DeAngelis, how you doing?
I'm doing swell.
Doing swell. That's such a big word. Are you a quarter zip guy? Is that the new thing now? Quarter zip instead of hoodie? Do you wear a quarter zip or a hoodie?
Zip.
You don't know what a quarter zip is?
You mean like a sweatshirt just with a zipper? Is that it?
Yeah, a quarter zip, yeah. If you don't know what a quarter zip is, I'm pretty sure you eat chicken fingers at a seafood restaurant. And a bunch of people back home just went, whoa, what do you mean by that? And he went to the North Turn with me. I went on a date with Frank DeAngelis with famous YouTuber Eric Estep, and he ate chicken fingers at a seafood restaurant. Anyways,
I had like half of one, and I'm pretty sure I got like food poisoning from that place.
Yeah, well, really? Well, because it was a seafood restaurant, you're supposed to order seafood, and it's great. I love the North Turn. Big fan of it. Are you excited to go back racing? What's going on with you?
Yeah, I haven't done it in months. Want to see if I could get to the end here. It'll be fun.
All right, 43 drivers. That's what they maxed it out at. You're looking to take the green flag. Good luck.
Thank you.
That is Frank DeAngelis, Todd Marcus. It's his nickname in the Discord. Let's go ahead and say those magical words to all that are watching back at home. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up. Well, Eric W., they did not really serve chicken fingers at a seafood restaurant. He got off the kids menu and then asked the waitress if she could double the order to make it the adult menu. Pretty interesting, I know. It's a long story. I got great Frank D'Angelo stories that I could share with the whole world, but we will not be doing that in the moment. Yeah, a lot of cool things from Koof Andy. A lot of cool things in person still going around. E-ticket, we're honing in now on December. And what do we do about Enter Thunder? That's going to be our race 3. We're going to go ahead and check it out. Lights off on top of the pace car. Make the hard left on a pit road. Let's do it. Tuesday night action for the World Center of Racing with the Gen-6 stock car. William Schmidt and Gavin Austin leads them down. Let's light the fuse from Daytona. First off, turn number 2 sees William Schmidt, the race leader. Gavin Austin has dropped back to the 4th position. Jaden Reyna moves up a tad, maybe a slot or 2. Everyone else minding their P's and Q's into 3 and 4. Riker Byram, he's in 8th. And Schmidt will come down to lead lap 1. Right deeper in the field, Kai Collymore goes for a whirl and into the grass. The 2025 Florida 500 winner will not bring out the first caution. Austin on the outside has the Ford Mustang swinging. Michael Gregory, e-ticket champion, the 2005 Daytona 500 winner, moves down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Tyler Tomasi, we saw him in view. Took the green flag with us. The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series driver racing in our night in America this offseason. We've seen truck drivers race before. Dawson Sutton has been one of them. We've seen Josh Berry take the green flag. Ryan Vargas. No surprise, NASCAR drivers love racing at NR Night in America. We've also seen, if I'm not mistaken, others that have joined the fray, just haven't set them off the tip of the tongue. Nonetheless, we stay green as the majority of the field has single-filed out. We'll check back to 19th. That's Max Dinda. He's shoved along. Jackson Byes in 22nd as most of the field has single-filed out. Relax yellows at Daytona. If there is a wreck or an incident up front warranting a yellow, you will see the caution flag wave. If not, we keep it clean. We keep it green. You've seen the manufacturers on the left side of your screen, and now they're not. Joseph Armstrong is out of the race. He looks to be the first retiree. Isaac Hendricks, Isaiah Fox, Kai Collymore, Tony Green, and Trevor Oswinoff are still at 37th on back. Andres Vanas, Hector Colazo, that's 35th on back. And Christian Zade makes up the 34th position. Will Shack and Murr are outside of the main group as we continue to thunder along. Gavin Austin with the Ford Mustang leading off turn number 2. If you're just coming on in, we say hello and welcome. It's rush hour for the World Center of Racing truck elimination at Talladega. I'll explain it before we get started with it. It's a unique style of racing that we want to bring in. If you're enjoying this stream, no duels. We just went straight up to qualifying, from qualifying into the main event, so 50 laps of action. No stages involved with NR Night in America. Once we drop the green flag, the only reason you shouldn't see the checkered flag is if there is an incident on track warranting the yellow. So a caution being displayed. In theory, we can go green to checkered. We've done it before on super speedway racing, but we've also flipped the other end of the coin where we can't seem to get a lap or 2 in. We've already seen some incidents. We've already seen separation of the main group. Since it's early, relaxed yellows are on. Once a bigger incident does occur, that's when you will see the caution flag be displayed. We'll rack them, we'll stack them, we'll let them on off. But right now the top 5 goes Daniel Mosteller, e-ticket winner. William Schmidt, also a former e-ticket champion. Followed by William Schmidt. Now, let's really go to check that. Marty Shamela, Michael Gregory, and Gavin Austin. Nice to see Schmidt hanging out with us. Haven't gone Gen-6 racing in quite some time. Marty Shimela back with us as well. Raced a lot in Asphalt Media, which is really cool because the commentator of Asphalt Media is now going to be the voice of Mansfield Speedway. Robbie DeVore doing great things, proving once again you can go from sim to reality on the sports broadcasting side. Andy Leach, Josh Kenyon. Kenyon getting ready to move to Ohio, UNOH. We go ahead and further his studies. Ethan Eckert. Always having to fight and claw into e-tickets. Well, he's just got shoved into the outside wall into turn 1. May have been help from the 7 machine ahead of him. 2x2, the main pack consists of 17 cars. Everyone else has spread on out. We're working 7 laps into this 50-lap event. Let's look a little bit deeper in the field. We've had some single car incidents. Miles Bagley sits 26, William Johnson's in 27th, Wyatt Gray's in 28, Casey Sprinkles in the 29th position. Will Shack, Frank DeAngelis, that's 30th and 31st. Bryce Benton and Christian Zade make up the 33rd positions. On the track, Cody Workman, race leader, but got slammed in the back end. That's Riker Byram. Lap traffic on the bottom side of the racetrack. Workman jumps to the outside safer barrier, lines up with Byram's 98. Derek Shaver will join the fray and swoop to the bottom. Byram elects to stay on the outside lane with Josh Kenyon. Michael Gregory, Daniel Mosteller sit nose to tail in train track formation, working just lap 8 into lap number 9. Riker Byram in the Ford Mustang will lead this lap. Daytona, always very exciting. The season ended with the NASCAR Cup Series. Xfinity Series now changing the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series and the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. But every time we get closer and closer to Daytona, we always get excited. And this is the time of year where I start looking at what the attendance is going to be like for the 500. You expect it to be a sellout, no doubt about it. But what are the tickets still available? I remember one year, around this time, I think it was 2024, the Daytona 500 sold out in late November. Which was pretty neat. Recently went to the World Center of Racing. Ooh, lap traffic on the outside lane. Forcing some to bail out of the throttle, and I don't think you're going to be able to go 4 wide. Matthew C. White had a bail. And I believe it's Trevor Oswinoff, one of the drivers that have raced in an e-ticket event. Jamming up the outside lane, it was Ethan Eckert maybe that had to drop back. No, try again. Jaden Reyno, William Schmidt, and I believe it was maybe Matthew C. White in the 7. That's the thing about Enter Night in America, drivers can change schemes, change templates as much as they want. Cody Workman lined up with David Johnson on the outside. It is 40 laps to go from Daytona. Workman, the race leader. And it looks like the whole trial has been sold out for the Daytona 500. Section 362 all the way to section 340. A lot of swiping, a lot of swaying. Ethan Eckert, race leader. Marty Shimela moved into second. Max Swearengin. Oh, cut in front of Jaden Reyna, but made it work. Goes one way, back the other. And a Ford will lead again. Gavin Austin. Yeah, there's not too many seats left available for the Daytona 500 when you zoom in. Sections available, yes, but now it's more isolated on the storms across the board. Three wide, Swearage into the outside. Ford has an advantage with the Gen-6 stock car in terms of shoving over Chevrolet and Toyota. That's because the nose of the Ford is flat, while the Chevrolet has somewhat of a rounded point on the nose. And with the Toyota Camry from that generation, you can see with the William Schmidt 79, a little bit more abrasive. So harder to get a nice smack to the machine ahead of you to bump draft and move your way forward. That's why you're starting to see the Fords come alive as Ethan Eckert leads that one. Top 20 show, left side of your screen. Kenny Reel has made it up to 18. Jackson Byes up to 17. But it is mostly 16 drivers under the gun off turn number 2. Now, for the ones that are wondering, looking at the live chat, some of you are very interested in seeing that Fandy live stream. The next one will be Sunday on Amazon. So mark the calendars, 9 Eastern, 8 Central on the Amazon website. I'll be live streaming to the Fandy viewers, trying on new clothes. I just got new packages today to have to go ahead and check out. What's pretty cool is I get to keep these clothes and wear them out. Andy Leach, Josh Kenyon, that's going to be close. Matthew C. White and Cody Workman. Three wide still. Trouble. Josh Kenyon into the outside wall, collects William Schmidt. They slide into the grass and the caution will wave. And more problems up towards turn 1. Cody Workman goes for a slide on the bottom side of the racetrack. Oh, that happened quickly, didn't it? The best aero package on iRacing with the super speedway side still is that Gen-6. At one point it was, well, I'm going to say not very exciting. So another one bites the dust. Let's go ahead and watch back. Went ahead and had to quickly promote this stream. Realized I didn't promote it on Twitter. Gotta go ahead and get the voices out there. Let's see what happened. Josh Kenyon, William Schmidt. Schmidt in the 79 machine. Actually start with Jaden Reyna getting into the 27. Schmidt gets airborne, comes back across the track. And collects Daniel Mosteller, who goes for a slide. No harm, no foul. And then what happened up here? Cody Workman riding along with some drivers. Oh, the 36 coming down into Matthew C. White and see ya. Around he goes. 35 laps to go. The caution is out. Pit road is open. Josh Kenyon, Gavin Austin, and others make their way to pit road. Let's go ahead and chat with some drivers. I believe Max Swearengin will be the first on the scene. Max, John, you got a copy?
Yeah, sorry, I got you, man. How you doing?
How have you been doing is the real question. I haven't talked to you in a couple months.
Yeah, it's been a little while. Like I said back in September, man, just working nonstop. I lost my other job, so just been working on my other one nonstop now. Trying to get back into the sim. So I saw you were doing this. I'm like, man, might as well just go ahead and join for old time's sake with Gen-6. I have some fun tonight. So.
When was the last time you were on iRacing?
The last stream, probably.
Really?
The one I won with Gen-4 at Daytona, yeah. So probably September.
Oh, we've had a stream since September.
Well, I wasn't here for that one. I wanted to do that ARCA race that you did a couple weeks ago, but made it a little too late, so got some time tonight. I saw Gen-6 Daytona. We're gonna have some fun tonight, so I'm got off the pit road, get on the back stretch, and hopefully we can work with some people here to maybe get another win this year.
All right. Well, things are looking good. What's your 2026 plans looking like?
Oh, dude, I don't know yet. I want to do some dirt mod racing, but that's going to fork up some money. Definitely do karting again. Got another kart I can run even after selling mine, so on and off periodic racing. Probably going to travel a little bit. Probably want to go to Nashville next year. Maybe Talladega.
Are you going to come to Nashville? I think you should come to Nashville.
I wanted to this year. I didn't have time. If I'm free next year, I definitely will. Just got to sort all that out here in about a month or so if I want to do that, so I can plan some trips out. But I would love to travel. I wanted to go to Nashville for years. Just nothing's worked. So if I'm going, I'll hit you and I'll let you know for sure. But that's one of the objectives for next year is just to get out and travel more. Never get to do it anymore. So.
Are you done college?
And turn around the country. I graduated with a bachelor's degree. I got
Heck yeah.
in 2 subjects. I got a bachelor's in a subject. I got my minor in 2 subjects. So, yeah, just looking for a big time job too. I'm losing this childcare one in May. So it's everything just, it's a little rough time though, but I'm trying not to gloss over it, but just looking to see what the future holds in store for me.
All right. Well, we're going to get the one to go here. Good luck for the rest of the stream.
Appreciate it. Of course.
That's Max Swearish, and always great to start talking to him. Jumpman Max Steinmeier. Haven't spoken to you in a while. How's life?
What's up, buddy? We're doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Any plans next year to go to some races?
I'm probably gonna head up Richmond like usual. I might go to the Roval because there's a possibility I might be living in North Carolina at the time of the Roval. And then, like I told you last stream, I will be in Nashville at some point in August. So not for the race, but I'm just going to Nashville first time. So should be fun.
All right. Heck yeah. That's gonna be exciting. Going by yourself?
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I'm going with a big group. We're gonna go to like Broadway for a couple of nights, which will be dope. I'm excited.
All right. Well, we got 33 laps to go in this race. Where are you on track?
I'm sitting 15th, so like what, 7-8 back on the inside.
Cool. All right. Looking good. Looking good. Great to speak to you again. You're getting ready for the one to go. Good luck.
Thank you, brother.
That's Max Steinmeier, Jumpman. Always great to see him with us racing. 33 will be 32 laps to go. The field has been restacked. Left side of your screen, you're going to see the top 20 of the 42 drivers that took the green flag. Originally was 43 until one couldn't make it to the start line. Forward on the outside and Gavin Austin, Marty Shimela on the bottom in Chevrolet. Top end goes Michael Gregory with his Ford Mustang. Bottom side is Keith Ingram in his Chevrolet Camaro. Pace car will make the hard left on the pit road. Let's rack him, sack him, and Matt Green from Daytona. No surprise here. Ford's coming to play on the outside lane. Gregory swoops in behind the Gavin Austin Mustang. Behind him, it's Derek Shaver. Behind him is Keith Ingram. Marty Shimela is the meat in that sandwich as the bottom side of the racetrack dissipates. Sideways, Shimela keeps the save off the Camaro behind and will pick up Max Swearish in 50. Inside lane, Riker Byron. Trying what he can, swooping, sliding, diving. Ooh, a move again. This is Michael Gregory inside. Chase Ingram. What is he able to do? I think everyone's a little bit calmer now, right? 2 by 2. Did have some wrecks, and before we say that, we got problems. William Johnson slides it in the grass. Maybe a 2-3 car spin, but off the racing surface, so we'll keep it green. Max Swearinger in P2. Wyatt Gray's in third. Axel Smith, Michael Gregory. Ethan Eckert, Max Steinmeier, one sliding again. May have been Hector Collazo, it is. Him and Derek Shaver come together. Andres Vadas as well, but off the racing surface, let him race. It has separated the main group. Mosteller in 22nd, Zane in 21st. Oswinoff gets the 89, wound up to the outside lane, and it's still in that relaxed yellow state. You don't need to have something going every single time, every single moment having a yellow. And with 29 to go, Wyatt Gray now sits at the head of the field. Love looking at the live chat, seeing who the top viewers are. Eric W., thank you so much for the gift of membership. Did see that before the start of the stream. As a couple of these machines have found the outside retaining wall. Elijah Manuel, Mikey Duche. Connor Lines, how's it going? Noah Perez saying he's back. David Johnson 13th, Keith Ingram 14th, Marty Shamela, Cody Workman. That's 16 drivers that could make up this main pack, as most of them have now single file towards the outside wall. Cars out of the race: Daryl Mays, William Schmidt, Annie Leash, Joseph Armstrong, and Isaac Hendricks. Christian Delgado makes up 34th as we look through the field. Frank DeAngelis making up 23rd. Noah Ganger in the 16th spot, now the caboose of the main group. Wyatt Gray has never won a race in our night in America. That could change tonight. Jackson Byes in 7th, or should we say in 3rd. Max Steinmeier, Trevor Oswinoff. Austin, Byram, Smith, Workman, and Ingram. Axel Smith. They've all single filed out. Chase Ingram, Max Swearinger, David Johnson, Bryce Benton, Riker Byram. They've gone towards the outside wall. Jackson Byes rides in the 3rd position. Almost won an e-ticket this year in the Indiana 500. Let's look down at the live chat below. How's everyone doing? 25 laps remaining here from Daytona. This is race number 1 of 2 that is guaranteed this evening. At the conclusion of that, we may head to Roblox, check out NR Thunder, see if it is still a working game, because some things and movements may be going on. I do have a retro shirt on, by the way. Guess which driver is the retro shirt that I have currently on? And some other things we're looking at, so maybe some Discord fun at the conclusion of the live stream. 24 to go. It's 6 single file. As of this moment, we have had incidents on track that stretched out the fuel for some, that just stretched out the patience for others. Not wanting to go too far too quickly. Max Summer, you hear them kind of blipping out of the throttle. Cody Workman on the bottom side of the racetrack, picking up what looks to be the Michael Gregory 97. .23 to go. Bolshak in the 15th position. Marty Shamela back to 16th. Ooh, Steinmeier in the middle. It gets tight. Derek Shaver on the outside forces everyone to the bottom. Steinmeier gnaws one off. And Riker Byron falls to the 10th, maybe 9th position. Sideways goes one, up and into the fence. That's Smith. And Axel Smith will get drop kicked to the 16th position. Riker Byron, we saw him side drafting. The Max Steinmeier machine. David Johnson holding up Michael Gregory. As the boys ahead were forced to race. This has separated the main group with 21 laps to go. Eckert in second. Wyatt Gray, the race leader. Workman bottom side with Gavin Austin. Gray, Workman, Eckert, and Austin. That is the fast four. Laps to go from Daytona. For the ones just filing in, we say hello and welcome. It's rush hour for the world's center of racing. We have had one caution in the books. Relax yellows on due to the immense size of the field. This Tuesday night edition of NR Night in America is not an e-sport event. It's not an e-ticket event. It is something where we get to pick and choose an opportunity of who gets to go to those big e-sport events. The next one in line that we're considering, the Great American 500, which will take place in December. Wyatt Gray, Ethan Eckert, Jackson Buys are the big three ahead. 19 to go. Workman on the bottom. Slides wide in front of Austin. As he gets it going. Shack, Ingram, Johnson. Majority of the group. Wyatt Gray, is this his first time racing? I don't believe so, but man, oh man, he's put on a clinic, at least within the last 10 or so laps. It is 18 remaining, and his Toyota sits at the head of the field. Axel Smith, Everett Couts. This is the other group that mainly lost the front side of the field. Riker Byram on the outside. Inside moving, Bryce Benton. And Byram will drop deeper in the field. This is the back half. This is the race for the lead. Single file train. Jackson buys. Trevor Oswinoff. Mostly sitting in line. They know if a caution comes out now, they give multiple drivers an opportunity for a reset. Drivers like Reyna, Frank DeAngelis, Miles Bagley. Wilshak. And this is now Group 2. $15 to go. Bryce Benton in view. Riker Byron back to 16th. Ethan Eckert, Jackson Barnes. 14 left. Eckert Gray buys Austin. Swearigan. There's Riker and company, single file behind the main group. $13 to go from Daytona. They got to try something. Relax yellows are now off. As we're in their closing laps of the main race. And we go Talladega right after this. I mean, 50 laps. We just flew on through it. Here's the big news. Aaron's is back with Front Row Racing. They've signed on as a multi-year sponsor in the NASCAR Cup Series with the team. Great to see them back after the hiatus. Returned in 2025. $12 to go. 9 Machine out in front. That is group number 2. This is what's going on in group 1. No changes. Now that second pack may be close in. We did see Bryce Benton. He's at a 3.85. He's at a 4.13 at one point during this race. So they are closing the gap. They have a shot at getting there before the checkered flag. The question now is, if they get there before the checkered flag, Who's going to block? Who's going to make a bold move that changes the trajectory of others that have a shot at winning versus some that just never had a shot at all? Swearengin in 7th. Cody Workman in 8th. No trouble. One into the outside wall and back across the field. Cody Workman got a piece of it. Bryce Bennett and others had to check up the caution will wave. I'm not exactly sure where that was, if it was in that main group, but it will reset this field with just a handful of laps remaining. So we will try it again with a late race dash. What happened? And it was around where Cody Workman was racing on the speedway. There's Workman in 81. So the 59 get time. There's Max Swearengin back across and John Andres Vadas. Then backwards in front of the second group, enough to bring the caution out for the second time in the race. So, Boot Scoot Chia, what do you have for a dash? Eckert Jackson buys. Gavin Austin. Let's speak with Austin. Austin, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Hello, John.
Oh, man, you know, you used to be very loud in the microphone. We can't hear you now at all.
Yeah, you know, this race is interesting. I kind of wish we stayed green.
I think you definitely wanted that to be, because some would have been pissed that we didn't get a caution for multiple situations.
Yeah, there would definitely be some drivers that weren't going to be too happy, but it would have worked out in my favor, so...
It is very true. All right, what do you need for a dash?
I need some of my teammates up here. It's RGR's 2nd anniversary. So shout out RGR. And I'm going to try to get a win for them. I got some RGR teammates in the field. I'm not exactly sure where they're somewhere. Hopefully they get up towards the front.
All right. Well, it was a little tough to hear Gavin Austin, but great to speak with him nonetheless. Daniel Mosto, this caution gives you an opportunity. What do you need for a quick, maybe 7-lap dash to the finish?
I need to see it from partner. I think that's what I need.
Oh, really? What's been going on with you?
Well, I had to fix some damage after the first wreck, and then there were a couple of wrecks back here that made me lose the pack. And actually, we were gaining for a bit, and then everyone started wrecking me my pack, and then my traveling partner all stepped forward, so I was all alone. But I'm here now, but we got to split up the top one here against your teammates, and the whole field's just letting them sit in line. Got to do something.
Yeah, we've been seeing separation, and also not from crashes. Is it because people were just working together and keeping certain people away?
We're working together is definitely a factor, and I'm surprised it took that long for a yellow. Considering, you know, people normally get upset when you're sitting in line and not doing anything. Speaking from experience, being the one sitting in line, being the one speaking,
and then winning most of the super speedway races. You know, this is probably the Demos effect.
Maybe it is. I don't know. But the yellow's out. Got a chance. All that matters.
All right, you're gonna get the 1 to go this time by, so it's gonna leave 7 to go. Is fuel a concern?
I'm about 4 laps to the good right now, so I think I should be fine. But
as long as we don't have an overtime.
Yeah, if there's an overtime or 2, it might be a little more of a concern, but I think I'm fine.
All right. The 1 to go will be displayed this time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's continue to chat with drivers. So that was Mose. Is he DJ? I don't think I spoke to Riker yet. Riker, Byram, John Ramos. How's it hanging?
Hanging pretty good. How about you?
7-lap dash. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm having fun. This is chaos, so I enjoy every bit of it.
All right. Hey, you've been somewhat up near that main group. Is this aero package better than what we've had with other cars?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not easy to lose the pack, and at the same time, you don't need somebody on your tail to get a run. So it's a lot nicer if you'd rather work by yourself. But at the same time, you know, there's advantages to having somebody with you for sure.
For sure. Good luck.
Thank you. Y'all have fun.
That is Riker Byram. 7 laps will make up the difference between victory and defeat here at Daytona. Overtime is there if we need it. Let's get ready. It's the one to go. Wyatt Gray, Ethan Eckert. Jackson Byes, Trevor Oswinoff. Lights off on top of the pace car as we get ready to go back green. A Toyota in the mix, surrounded by Fords and Chevrolets. 7 remaining from Daytona Beach. Eckert in second, Jackson Byes the race leader, Marty Shimela jumps into the 4th, maybe the 5th position. Eckert, Byes, Oswinoff. Six to go. Austin's in 5th. Gray the leader. Eckert is there. There's Byes. Trevor Oswinoff giving some room in between. What's it going to be? Five to go. Caution. An incident in the turns 3 and 4. Max Swearinger, Michael Gregory may have collected others, and we may see overtime. We have trouble on the back straightaway. Andres Vadas may have had a collection with Eric Lambombard. Him and Ingram at least shown sideways. On the back straightaway. That may have been a retaliation. Let's see. This is where it may have started. Vadas into the wall, collecting multiple machines. Michael Gregory. Jaden Reyna, Bryce Benton. And Frank DeAngelis was there just to see it. then, well, this happened in the cool down lap. A blink out may have been from Andres Vades and collected others in the process. Massive stack up. Michael Gregory. And then they're lined up. Eckert in second, Buys in third, Oswinoff in fourth, Austin in fifth, Smith, Workman, Shack, Mosteller, Byram lined up, and we'll get ready for a natural green-white checkered. So this will not be overtime from the looks of it. We'll get the 1 to go this time by. We'll go back around. We'll get the 2 to go. And we'll be ready to go racing. All right, let's get ready to try it again. Wyatt Gray. Ethan Eckert. How's my night going? It's going pretty well. About to be top of the hour at the conclusion of race number 1. And the 1 to go will be this time by. They'll line up 2 by 2. Will Shack and others. Nobody coming down pit road. What do you have for a shootout? The decider in Daytona. The 1 to go. They line up 2 by 2 to see who can do what. Password IDK. That will be for the next race. Time to ride. Base car hard left on the pit road. Green, white, checkered from Daytona. Gray versus Eckert. Everybody navigating to the outside part of the racetrack. Eckert into Austin. Eckert into the bottom side of the racetrack. Tries to form back up in front of the field and wants him up. Mosteller is in it. Tony Green as well in the caution wave. Wow. Let's look back. Did start with Austin getting a Decker. Staying in the gas and wha-bam. So we'll try it again. And we get to hear from others to start with Mosteller. Involved in the accident, what did you see?
Great merge, great merge. Hey, you better get a camera on me.
I don't know. Oh, there he is. Well, I just saw Frank DeAngelis turning Ethan Eckert around as well. So was it on Eckert? Originally it was on Austin, and then he made the great merge.
Yeah, that was a choice by Ethan. He was trying to wreck gas.
Wow.
I don't know who it was on originally, but when you're in that position, you know, when you're on the apron, you have a choice to make. That is. Or at least in the second part.
All right. Well,
Who do you think it is? Who do you think that is?
I mean, obviously Austin at first, at least from the angle that I had, and then obviously when he, I don't know where the merging part came from. Obviously that was not the brightest idea, and that's where we didn't. Well, we're trying to get a penalty. I don't think anyone's noticing it's an Eckert L1 penalty.
Oh, well, Ethan just got kicked.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
That's what happened.
Oak wanted him to go to the gulag, so I think that's how it happened. All right. Well.
That wasn't good though. That wasn't good. That's Daytona though. We love chaos.
And this is just the third caution of the race, by the way.
It's been fairly clean. I'm pretty proud of everyone.
Then after this, we have elimination, which we need everyone to go ahead and listen to because it's going to catch some off guard for sure. Trucking right at the conclusion of this race. Jackson buys Trevor Osmanoff. This is round number 2. Should I say overtime attempt number 1, green white checkered number 2. Round number 2 at the conclusion. Mosteller, good luck. Let's try it again. Chevy and Ford. Two laps remaining from Daytona. Overtime for the World Center of Racing. Quickly, Most jumping to the outside lane. David Johnson in the fence. Buys Osranoff, Smith and Zade. Austin, Lambombard, Green, Tony Green. Moves into the 6th position. Wrecking deeper in the field. But away from the main group, let him race. Jackson buys. Will lead him down Salamanca. 1 to go from Daytona. Christian Delgado looking to the bottom side of the racetrack. Help from the 30. Kai Collymore runs in 8th. Ingram in 7th. Marty Shamela in 6, all chasing the top 5 that have not broken out of line down the super stretch. When's it gonna be that moment for Trevor Oswinoff? Will he get it? Austin to the bottom. Buys the cover. Drag race to the start-finish line. Oswinoff with the muscle wins it at Daytona. The old Bess Jackson buys. Gavin Austin and others. And it's about 4/100ths of a second, the difference between victory and defeat. Trevor Oswinoff is in victory lane at Daytona. We'll get an interview in a matter of moments, and we'll pack up, head to Talladega right after. Let's go ahead and watch back. And we'll be able to hear what he has to say in a matter of moments. Oswinoff, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's it going?
Worked with buys all the way to when it mattered the most. Was able to get the victory. Talk about the closing laps and having to see multiple attempts at a green-white checkered finish.
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking. I was actually just kind of content there to kind of help the boys up there up front, and kind of had an opportunity there out of 3 and 4 to get a win. And hey, man, it's an NR night in America, so I just had to go for it and get me a little dub here tonight.
Look, I want you to walk us through the final 2 laps. Everyone having to navigate to the outside after the initial restart, and then you making the move off turn 4. What transcribed from then to the final moments?
So it was just kind of watching the lines, see who was where, who was doing what. Of course, the outside is where you want to be in these cars. These Gen-6 cars are strong, especially with the side draft. And it was just kind of staying on the outside. I stuck there with Jackson, trying to see who was coming down. Nobody really made a move on us going down the back stretch on the last lap. And it was just kind of, hey, I saw the checker flag and I had to take it, man. It wasn't really too much too much going on there for us up front. So I just kind of took it.
That is true. With this aero package, you're able to go ahead and make moves and work together in ways that most wouldn't be able to. What was it like, kind of just having to sit there and work with one person and trusting him to get to that point?
It wasn't too bad. Just I know Jackson really well. I raced with him on a weekly basis, and I just kind of know the things that he was do. We were actually in Discord together, which worked out better. Just a group of guys racing together, and he just happened to be up there. And I just kind of knew what we were going to do. We said we were going to be committed to the end up until the white flag, and we were going to race it out, baby.
And that's exactly what happened. Congratulations. What do you want to say to the viewers back at home?
Hey, I got to thank everybody for watching each and every week, whenever you put these on, especially the special event. Just love to do them if I'm able to get in them. I got to thank the boys here tonight that was watching, the Jack Shack. Got to thank them, and I got to thank you for putting these on, man. Can't wait for next week and more to do them.
All right, good luck.
Yes, sir.
And that is Trevor Ozanov, who does win round number 1. We do have a second round ready to come with us very, very soon. Looking for some people to go ahead and chat with. Oh, there is the name. And I know a very opinionated person when I see their tag name as Todd Marcus. Frank, did you watch the stream at all?
I was too busy getting involved in every wreck.
Well, I was hoping leading up to the green flag.
Battle, dude. Like every time I had some sort of momentum. I think the highest I was that race was like 19th because I just didn't qualify because I couldn't find a draft partner.
Yeah, apologies on that, by the way.
No, it was kind of fun.
Really?
Just every time we were making headway, they'd wreck for 25th, and it only one of them really needs to be a yellow and weren't. The rest of them were whatever. But like, just kept checking everyone up, so it would create like 2 or 3 packs.
Wow.
So when I finally like got back up there, then I got involved in one wreck, then I got involved in the mandatory Ethan Eckert wreck, and then over.
So
and
that's interesting that you guys kind of chose his side over what Gavin did. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, coming back across the field.
I didn't look at it. I just saw the usual red blur, just wreck everyone. So, I mean, I'll take a look at it, but
yeah, I mean, I don't think he needed to be kicked. I'm going to make that very clear. I think some people have also said that as well. It definitely was an L1. It was last moment getting hit and coming back across the track. But I got to ask you this question. You are opinionated, and this is going to give me the time to set up the next part of the stream. I made a tweet talking about the oval side. As some people agree.
The camera's going crazy on the stream.
I know. It shut down in the middle of the race. So, what's going on the oval side? I think you're very opinionated. As long as you make it nice and not like you're talking to Discord at 2 o'clock in the morning.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, what's been changing? What's going on? And why is the oval side seeing a correction?
It hasn't. Not yet. I'm not very much in the loop.
You know what a correction means?
Yeah.
What's a correction?
Yeah, sure. So there's a new update.
A reset of okay, a correction for the ones that are
reset.
No, a correction is a reset of individuals that are interested in a product. So
Yeah,
basically, when there's a high and there's a demand, usually naturally there's a correction where some people that are just doing it for the fad leave, and then there's like a correction in the audience. We have seen a correction on the oval side for demand. Why have we seen it in your point of view?
I think your stream just ended.
It didn't.
Okay, no, never mind. My YouTube thing. It like messed up. It didn't say. I don't know. I think it's what it is with like mostly other games. It's just getting boring and repetitive, and it's like in a not a downward spiral, but it's just like very dull, I guess. Right.
But
now.
it's not happening for the road side, which is weird.
Yeah, road is up. The iRacing esports stuff for road is in the up. More sponsorship money, more competitors, more people are investing on the road stuff, like the GT3s, formulas, open wheel stuff. So I don't know. I can't explain it, but you see it happening.
All right. Well, we're getting ready to go. You're going to be in my stream when we go to the Roblox side. I want to make that very clear. So
I am?
We're only going to do, it's only be about like maybe 5, 7, 10 minutes because we're going to try to, we just want to see what's going on. I think that's the best way to put it. We want to see what's going on and if that game is salvageable in a way that we can rebrand it. And I know you're very opinionated, whether people agree or disagree with you, which I know a lot of people disagree with you. You're still very honest.
Roblox, I don't know if it. I don't know now because I made my TikTok like a NASCAR channel and I'm more NASCAR centric. I'm making a lot more like Roblox racing stuff, so I don't know if that's on the come up or it's just throwing more of that at me.
Yeah, we can go ahead and check for sure. So the trucks are next. We're going to get an explanation of the trucks. For the ones that are watching back at home, you can join us on the whole Roblox thing. We just want to see what the server is like before I have another investor meeting on the whole thing. So for the ones that don't know, we own a Roblox game. For the ones that have been here since at least 2022, you know it. We kind of just let it sit there, right? We fixed it. We made it free to the public. We added a mod menu for the private side, and I was just looking at the charts a couple months ago, and just randomly you'll have like a group of 8 go in there, play with the mod menu and leave. Group of 8 play with the mod menu and leave. And we were going over why did it fail in the way of long-term growth, not short-term growth, because the game was fantastic on short-term growth. Why did it not last? And we found some answers, but we want to make sure the answers are concrete before we possibly talk to some people, maybe somewhat reinvest, make it a little bit more simple to enjoy, because there's some things that are really good about it. We found out there's some things that aren't good about it. We went into the asset menu and we found damage models. We found just a bunch of things that we were going to add in that didn't work at the time that apparently work now. So we would probably rename it. We were considering just making it a super speedway game, and not even with the next gen, because we found out with the next gen, because we started with the next gen, we couldn't do anything really that we wanted to do because it's so high poly. But with the Gen 4, there's a lot more, and the Gen 4 drives well and it crashes funny. I know that because Frank, what's your laugh? Come on, Frank, do the laugh.
Something funny has to happen.
Well, hopefully it happens tonight. Anyways, we started looking over some things, and we said, what if we actually try to make a game on Roblox that's meant for Roblox, and not like we're going to launch it on Steam or somewhere on Epic Games? Because that's exactly how the game fell apart. You could quote me on it too. The game fell apart because we tried to make a video game on Roblox.
You messed up the session?
Of course I did. Did I actually?
Christian, Gavin.
We did. I did.
It's Gen-6. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah,
it's
oops.
DAYTONA.
Back her up, boys. So I don't know what's been going on too, because my things just keep resetting.
Well, you did do everything. You did everything else right. You put the heat races and stuff in, I think.
Yeah, but I definitely put the truck stuff in. And remember earlier before the stream, I started buying sessions and they just didn't randomly go up for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Anyways, let me go ahead and do it again. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see. I know this idea came up because of this guy right here. I'm not going to give him too much of praise because he'll use that against me one day. But I don't know. We've always known simple was more on the Roblox side, but when we tested a little bit earlier with the Gen 4, and we realized how fun the Super Speedway is, and then we found out that we have a catch-up asset somewhere in there, and we tried playing with these other games or these other things, and I was almost like, man, we make things brighter, we make it more like a Roblox game. It doesn't have to be popular, it just has to be there. You know what I mean? You could have 20 people playing for all that matters, you know, just make it cool. And we're gonna go ahead and set it back up with Talladega. I don't know, Frank, what do you think? He was not paying attention the entire time.
Honestly, no. I was thinking about getting my Chipotle steak and rice bowl after the next race.
Really? What's your Chipotle order?
You just said it.
Yeah, but like, go in line.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm simple. Just get a little steak, little rice.
You guys don't try to fill the bowl up to the top. Man, Chipotle workers hate seeing me come. I want to make that very clear. They hate seeing me walk right through that door. Because for me, it's just... He got very quiet. I don't know why he got quiet. For me, it's just interesting. I mean... I go there. I ask for white rice. I get extra white rice. Pinto beans. Chicken. Maybe steak, but usually chicken.
Yeah, it's chicken or steak, depending on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, and then heavy on the corn, heavy on the tomatoes, sometimes sour cream or guacamole or both. And then cheese on top, and then eat it, and then to the bathroom. That's how it goes. Were you laughing?
Yep.
Were you laughing at something?
Oh yeah, it's unrelated.
What were you laughing at? What? You gotta text me. What were you laughing at?
Oh no, I'm just being clowned on my fantasy football league. It's not looking good.
Okay, okay. Well, session is up for the ones that are wondering. We're gonna put it in the Discord again. Frank DeAngelis is I don't know, Frank. Come on. Give me something to chat about. You know, because of that, we're gonna bring Williams.
On Racing America next Friday.
He is actually racing. Okay, what was it like watching an in-person broadcast versus an esports broadcast with me before we start hyping you up?
You definitely were a bit toned down, but you have to be. Felt professional.
Yeah, there's a different way of calling esport races versus in person, by the way, for the ones that are wondering.
Yeah, you don't see people flying, flipping, catch fence in real life. Is not much like loud. Not really gotta be that loud.
Yeah. Also, the settings are different, right? It's a headset versus this podcast microphone that we use. I thought it was pretty cool. Some people thought the race wasn't that exciting. I had some pretty interesting calls.
It would never end. It was never ending.
Lap 27. The infamous lap 27 just never ended.
Lap 27 for almost an hour.
When I called trouble turn 1, what was your reaction? We're like, oh!
My friend put it on, and I didn't know what track it was, and then I heard you yell, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what track it is.
It's very, very interesting. Okay. Oh, so you weren't even going to watch it. You just heard it and then went, oh my goodness, that's Googly Bear.
Oh, no. I was going to watch the late model race. My friend told me there was a big late model race on, and they were watching like the pre-stuff. I didn't know what track it was, and I didn't ask him, and then 5 seconds of me watching it, I heard you, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. All right, what about you? Racing at Wall?
Yep, for those who own Racing America, Wall Stadium and Wall Township, they got the Turkey Derby Friday and Saturday. I don't have the skill set or the six figures to be racing on Saturday, so we are in the Friday pre-show.
Wow.
Both days. There's like 5 races Friday and like 4 on Saturday.
Really?
They're usually 25 lappers for my class and most of the other classes, but they're 30 lappers. They're putting the dirt late models on the asphalt.
Really?
They got quarter midgets on the short track.
Dirt late models on the asphalt? I don't get that.
Yeah, they put slicks on them and just let them go. They do that at some tracks.
I need to see a video of what that looks like.
If it's Saturday, I will not be there. But if it's on Friday, I'll attend you.
Okay, sweet.
Because my practice is up first, my race is up first, my qualifying is up first.
So your Thanksgiving isn't ruined with racing?
No. No. And then Saturday, I can't go. And then Sunday, I think there's something in North Carolina I'm just driving down for.
Wow, okay. Yeah, Mother Ramos is a little bit annoyed with me. For the ones that know, because I'm only spending half the Thanksgiving in Florida because I have to...
You're trying to go to Snowball?
No, I have a race in Mississippi that I added onto. Yep. She is not the happiest camper, but...
Put you on an iPad.
She can, actually. That broadcast is going to be on Amazon Prime. That's pretty sick. Which is pretty cool because I'm not trying to like get all excited here. And do not make the 6-7 joke. We understand that there's 67 lives. We're well aware. Or there was. I'm kidding. So, it's interesting because originally there wasn't going to be a race. And then there was going to be a race, and it said, what about this? We were going through the negotiation process, and my mom was like, we really want you for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is 24 hours, right? I can wake up at 4 o'clock and start celebrating, be thankful. So the idea is to probably fly out around like 5 o'clock because I have an event on Friday and Saturday, and then I'll fly back Sunday and continue the Thanksgiving festivities, and then possibly working in Florida for more broadcasting in December. So the season doesn't end. I think this is gonna be the first year where I'm going to be having an in-person broadcast every single month without an off-season. That's pretty cool if that is the case, because we had Nashville, right, in November. We have Nashville. I do. This week, I have a race this week at Nashville. Had the Amazon live stream prime time Sunday with Kufandi. Next week will be, I think it's actually a dirt go-kart race in Mississippi. It'll be on Amazon Prime for the ones that have Prime. You can watch it. And then possibly something later in December. Or there's a really good chance. If that's the case, it'll be really cool. Are you proud of me, Frank?
Very proud.
Yes! Yes! Yes, dude. It's like Smiling Friends. And you know what? And I haven't missed a Smiling Friends episode. This is the greatest season ever.
Oh, they're on a roll.
They are on such a roll. What's everyone's favorite Smiling Friends moment? I'm about to have, like, agree to, like, 4 or 5 Smiling Friends car for the next e-ticket. There needs to be a Smiling Friends car on the next e-ticket.
I was ahead of the curve, I tell you.
Oh, I know you were. Way ahead. Okay, but what do you think? What's the best Smiling Friends episode? I need to know. Because right now, the last one, really good. And the one before that, when Pim and Mr. Boss dabbed each other up, I about died. I thought it was over. I will not be at the Snowball Derby this year, unfortunately.
I don't know. I'd say my favorite would have to be the Mr. Frog one from this season, or
oh my gosh, the Mr. Frog one.
Or really underrated, but the Brazil one.
That, you know, they mentioned the Brazil one, and now that there's a Smiling Friends cinematic universe, like, that's so cool. Like, it's not just episodes. They keep mentioning things that happen. Like, they have brains. No? You don't care? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I see how it is.
I'm trying to qualify this truck here.
You are trying to qualify this truck, but you know there are duels, right? There are duels.
No, why don't you explain to me?
Oh, yes, we got to do it. Okay. For everyone that's wondering, this is elimination. This is how it's going to go. Duels. They set up the grid. You'll have Duel 1 and you'll have Duel 2, right? From Duel 1 and Duel 2, we'll head to the main event. The main event is 30 laps. We're only allowing 30 trucks to take the green flag, okay? Make this very clear. At lap 15, we are throwing the caution. Only 10 trucks will remain on the track after lap 15. So we're going to restart with 10 to go, and it's the 10-10 elimination. 10 trucks, 10 laps. What could go wrong? Everything. That's elimination. We're just trying to gimmick it up a little bit to have fun. We're having fun. So let's go through it again. You'll have duels like we always have duels. Drivers will go to Duel 1. Drivers will go to Duel 2. We'll have the main event, 30 laps. Once we hit lap 15, the caution will wave. You have to be in the top 10 at lap 15. If we have to throw the caution before lap 15, you still need to be in the top 10. So when you pit will matter. What do you think?
I think it's pretty cool.
It's almost like what we did with that one elimination time at Pocono, but just more grouped together, like stages. So Duel 1 and Duel 2 are separate. No, you know what it reminds me of a little bit? The heats. Remember the heats that they did with the Nationwide series back in the day?
Yeah.
I wasn't actually a big fan of those. I don't know if you were a fan of those, but...
Hate it.
Yeah, and then they had the main event, but except the main event has a twist, 15 to go, only 10 drivers will remain. I think it's going to be pretty cool.
I think it will be too.
What do you guys think? Let's go ahead and have a vote. Let's vote it out. Do you like the elimination idea? Yes or no? Or Frank, do you actually like it, or are you just saying that?
No, I like it. It's something different.
I want to see what everyone's favorite Smiling Friends episode is. I think the Discord is more. Do you stream it in the Discord every Sunday night?
My Discord, yeah.
You know what's also a very underrated episode?
No,
not the first one from this season. I think the first one from this season was fine. No, you know what? I already said it. I think the last two, the most recent two, are my favorite by far. without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going to go with that. All right. 19 drivers per duel. Top 15 advanced from Duel 1. Top 15 advanced from Duel 2. Frank DeAngelis is getting ready maybe to fall asleep. We'll see how that goes. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll head over to PBR. Mikey G, John Ramos, how you doing?
What up?
How's it hanging?
Dude, I'm good. You just scared the crap out of me, but what's up?
Nothing much. I want to say, kind of like the new setup you got going for with the face card, right? Aren't you getting a beard now? I think that's what I saw in that one Snapchat group chat.
I do have a giant beard and I'm bald.
Is it working?
I mean, my girlfriend loves it, so.
Oh, there you go. Then it worked.
It does work.
That's what counts. That's the only opinion that counts at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, how you doing? Welcome back to the sim side. How's life?
Dude, it's good, man. Just working a lot. Finally got settled down and back on the sim a lot more.
Heck yeah. Can I ask where you work, or is at least
Yeah, man. I'm at a paper mill. I'm a electrical instrumentation technician, so I'm doing a lot of
Heck yeah.
stuff.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Is it fun?
Oh, I love it. Great career.
Really?
Great. Oh yeah, great career. Love it.
All right. You got your own place coming up, or you're working towards that?
Yeah. Hopefully the next month or two I'll be in my own house.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Still in South Carolina?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. I saw you went to Darlington. How was that?
Oh, dude, the spring race Darlington was great. Thought we were gonna see a crazy comeback from Blaney, got the lead, and then Larson, wrecked. And
I know. I saw that reaction in the group chat.
brutal. But it was yeah, dude, it's fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Went to Daytona, got to see your side of it.
Stop!
finally.
You're going to Daytona?
Well, I went to the July race.
Okay.
I went to this past July race, and yeah.
All right. Heck
Been
yeah.
good though, man.
Did you go with the fam, or did you go with the lady?
Went with Adam Garza.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's my boy. Me and him playing that trip out. It was awesome.
Nice. All right. Well, if you guys go to the 500, let me know. We definitely have to meet up.
Oh, dude, sir, would do.
All right. Get ready to rock and roll. Good luck. Once again, elimination for the ones that are wondering, you got to be in the top 10 by lap 15 of the main event to advance to the final 10 laps. We'll get ready to rock and roll here. It's very interesting. It's unique. We'll explain it as things go on. This is duel number 1, top 15 advance to the main event. From there, very simple. We go back racing. Lap 15, that is the target point. Let's go ahead and send them off. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up. The ride or die of 6 to go. Logan Scott, Cody Workman, Daniel Mosteller. All followed up by Trevor Osmanoff. Lane Sanders, Josh Kenyon, Matthew Brown, Christian Delgado. Logan Scott and others. Pace car will make the hard left on a pit road, and let's get ready to ride. Duel number 1 at Talladega. All Chevrolet bow ties. And through the center of the trioval, let's light the fuse in Duel 1. No one has broken out of line from the initial restart zone. It's still 2 by 2. Inside lane, outside lane. Scott up top. Osinoff on the bottom. Workman, Mosteller. All they have to do is be up inside the top 15 to advance into the main event. If you're 16th, you're out. Osinoff moves to lane 2, opens the door on the inside for Cody Workman. Workman in 19. Riker Byram in the 9. As he did in Daytona with leading the last, Osinoff will lead lap 1 at Talladega. Moving parts. Mosteller, Sanders, Ingram, Brown. Back to the tri-oval. Will be 4 to go. Osinoff still in the carry zone. Who's on the outside looking in? Michael Gregory, he sits 18th, he's off the pace. Everett counts, Max Dinda. He's far enough back, he thinks there's going to be a wreck. And with as little trucks they are, if they can just scatter and stumble all over each other, should be able to sneak into maybe the 15th, 14th position. Three wide again to the outside. We're watching Tackwell. Will Shack, Bryce Benton, William Johnson. They're all shuffling, they're all swaying. There hasn't really been that big of a change. It will be 3 laps to go from Daytona. One sliding to the bottom. Everett counts. Will slam the tailgate into the outside retaining wall. Gregory will go up a position with 3 to go. Sanders on the move. Kenyon peeking. Will be 2 laps remaining this time by. Scott Workman Osinoff. Counts is out. Trouble! And a big wreck up to the high banks of 1 and 2. Hopkins, Dinda, Ingram. Ingram gets it fired. Dinda tries to get it fired. This is outside the top 15 transfer spot. Let him race. That's an interesting point. They will all be racing for that final transfer spot. 2 to go. And now as long as you don't wreck up front, you're in. It comes down to what row you want to be in and can you make it in the top 10 when it matters the most. Every row, every opportunity will be up for grabs. You finish first, that's row 1. You finish 4th, that's row 4. 1 to go in duel 1. Logan Scott shoved in the back. That's by Mosteller. Mosa moved to the bottom. Really nothing out of it. Last drive, turns 3 and 4. Scott, Mosteller, Osinoff. Most gets tagged. Scott goes around. Lane Sanders to the checkered flag. Sanders wins duel 1 at Talladega. And who advances? There's Ingram. There's Hopkins. Michael Gregory into 16th, will be one spot short, maybe not. Delgado is junked. Michael Gregory advances to the main. No way. Christian Delgado, who wrecked in the tri-oval, 100 yards from racing in the main, he's eliminated. Watch a replay. And he was running pretty far back. They wreck in the tri-oval. Boom, nose of the truck gets airborne, slams into the outside retaining wall, and it could not get backfired. A heavy lick and a disappointing finish. And then we were there with 15 more left in the hole of an opportunity. Let's get ready to go again. And interview Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders, dual one winner. Congratulations. What happened?
For the record, I did not mean to wreck him. He went high and I bumped him on the wrong spot.
Oh, you won!
I know. You know what that means? Take a look at the. Pay attention to the Discord. Look at the name change.
Two times. That's right, because 2.5s.
I can finally.
Oh my goodness.
I can finally change it.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
no,
you know how elimination works, right? Did you hear the stream?
I'm sorry, John. I was at a lab.
You got to be in the top 10 with 15 to go to not get eliminated.
In the top 10 with 15 to go.
To not get eliminated. That's the only way it works.
Okay. Sounds, it was 30 laps? Okay.
Yep, 30 laps. All right. Well, what are you going to say to the viewers?
Thank you all. Let's see. I gotta read. I haven't read the chat. Real man, that's just rude.
I don't think too many people are happy with you.
No, well, they don't like it when people they don't like win. So
that's unfortunate. That happens.
But it's just like we're fine. I had me and Keith. I had Keith Ingram in the driver's chat when we were cooking, and I don't know that first wreck. I didn't see it, but I got clipped or something. Everybody behind the stop. I didn't see it.
Well, we got to get ready for duel number 2, Lane. Good luck in the main event.
Thanks, boss.
They'll line up 2x2, one duel down, 6 laps to settle it for the next. Let's light the fuse in duel 2 at Talladega. First run into turn 3, Gavin Austin. Lined up with trucks, nobody coming out of line. Three wide, Austin and South, the race leader. Real in second, Schmidt in third. spinning, wrecking deeper in the field. Ayuso, Kai Collymore, Brad Jones, Tony Green. As it was for duel number 1, heavily impacted. They'll have to race each other for the transfer spot. 4 to go. Kenny Reel. Race leader, Sprinkle, Bynes, and Austin. '98 watching. Sung swing. Others trying to get a grip. It will be 3 laps to go from Talladega. Sprinkle in front. They're trying something. Outside lane trying to roll. Still there, but nothing much from it. Hornish in 5th. Bynes in 7th. 2 to go. Down the super stretch again. Daniel Krim. The 8th position, Frank DeAngelis back to 10th. Jackson Bynes in 5th. Sprinkle to the outside. Roll into the middle. 1 to go. Gavin Austin, Kenny Reel, Jackson Bynes. Krim, Turner. Mizzle, Johnson, Hendricks, and Jones. 3 wide and shoving. What a save by the first 4. Every spot's a new row. Trouble. Collymore around, so is Bynes. Gavin Austin. A contender from Hornish. Hornish and Austin. They trash and wreck in the tri-oval. Case Sprinkle will win Duel 2 at Talladega. Wow. Unbelievable. Watch back on the finish. Closing moments. Wreck in the tri-oval. And the 26 of Ethan Eckert, I believe, just got banned with that move. I don't know what he was thinking. But it wasn't very smart. This is a great vision of what not to do. Drivers, should we say 30? As 30 were able to advance to the main, we'll race for the 10 spots. And we do believe Ethan Eckert may be blacklisted with that. Yeah, that's just not really being smart right there. I mean, hey, I had a shot at making an e-ticket for Chicagoland, too. He was definitely in the running. We had a kind of just a penciled-in list, but I can't really say much on that one. Let's get ready to ride. Cody Workman, Lane Sanders, let's go. Lights off. Getting ready to ride. Let's get ready to go green. Sanders sprinkled, you got 15 laps to make it into the top 10. 30 trucks going for the final 10 spots for a 10-lap dash. Let's light the fuse in elimination from Talladega. Sprinkle and Workman, Kenny and Johnson, both to the bottom side of the racetrack. Workman has to field into the groove. He does. Makes the merge. .30 laps to get it done. Lane Sanders versus Josh Kenyon. Kenyon in tow. Sprinkle on the outside. Sanders leads lap 1. Thank you, Mikey, and all the ones watching back at home. Josh Kenyon. Trouble! Off the end of the back straightaway, Gavin Austin, Frank DeAngelis. And the caution will wave. And it will lead to a reset. Let's check back on the replay. Man. You can see it again. Kai Collymore, Gavin Austin. Let's start with Austin. Who got the bad shove? No, just the outside lane. And Mitchell moving the wrong way. So, pit road is wide open, and multiple drivers already in there, facing elimination. Michael Gregory, first one out. Let's chat with others. Austin, I hope we can hear you. What happened?
TJ decided to pull a late block and wrecked all of us.
Wow.
Yeah, we're all dying in the VC because we were all on the VC asking who did it, and then me and Frank look at the replay TJ, and he was asking who did it too. So I thought that was funny. Sorry, I'm laughing. But what? It's lap 15. The thing's at, so I'll be in the rear. I gotta do something.
All right. Well, 27 to go. Yeah, you just gotta. Right now, it's 12 to go. Will be 11 to go when you get back going. Do you think you'll see another caution?
Me and Frank might need it. We have a lot of damage, so we're kind of just sitting pit road as well. We can't take damage. But I don't know if we're gonna be slow in pace or what. We'll have to see. Maybe we might need another.
All right. Good luck. That is Gavin Austin. Hubert, John Ramos, you got a copy? Nope, didn't get that one. Let's try it again. Hubert, John Ramos, you got a copy? Nope, Hubert does not want to speak. So, matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and actually display the one to go this time by, as they have worked their way up to the high banks of turns 3 and 4. Let's get ready to go again. Most of the field is collected and ready to go. So 11 laps to lap, I want to say lap 15, so it is 15 to go. And they will delay the green. See who we can have a chat with. We'll try it again. Hubert, John Ramos, you got a copy? Hubert, John Ramos, you got a copy? No, not able to Not able to hear Hubert, so I guess we'll have to chat with him a little bit later. Orange, John Ramos, you got a copy. Oh man, and Orange doesn't want to speak either. I'm just going after people that are in the Discord right now. See who we could chat with. So no Orange. How about Josh? Josh Kenyon, John Ramos, you got a copy.
Yeah, what's up?
I tried to talk to Hubert, he didn't want to speak.
Yeah, he was telling me he's got like some weird thing on his phone, like because he doesn't have the roll, it like switches the speaker or something. I don't know, it's weird.
It is pretty weird. You'll have 10 laps now to get into the top 10. Do you think you can do it?
Somebody's not paying attention.
What do you mean?
I'm P3 right now, bud.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm well aware you're P3, but can you do it when it matters with 10 to go?
Well, we got Lane Sanders up here, so...
Someone wasn't listening. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm playing. You know, it's Talladega. You never know what happens, but I got the IDK player machine here. And,
I'm so glad you're in that.
I had no other scheme. I had a 49ers one from when they were going against the Chiefs. They disappointed us, so I couldn't put that scheme on. But yeah, we got the IDK player machine down here, and we got Riker. You know, he's a good ally here. But these trucks are like, you've never raced them. They're like on ice. They're not like loose, but they're like floaty. It's kind of hard to describe, but. And they're hard to push, they're hard to take pushes. And, you saw that 19, he tried to go in front of me. Get the back, because he could not hold the push. But got a good green here. I think I can get it done. And is it just cut after 15?
It's cut after 15. The caution comes out. So the second the caution comes out, positions are locked. All right, Josh Kenyon. We'll see what he can do. 25 to go from Talladega. Sprinkle on the outside. Oh, Sprinkle on the inside. Sanders on the outside. Byram, Kenyon. All forming together. Sanders will drop back. Kenyon, thought about it on the bottom. Was able to make it work. Byram top end. Workman is there. Shaq, Ingram, Benton, Dinda inside the top 20, still with ground to make up. Freeman 9th. Collymore in 10th. Chevy on Chevy. Riker, Byram will lead that lap. Byram and Sprinkle, Workman and Kenyon. Scott and Buys, Mose and Brown. Collymore, Krim, Hornish, Hendricks. .22 to go. It's going to start getting dicey back there. Remember, they have to get inside the top 10. Striker Byram, P3. What is he able to do? He's got 7 laps. He's got to go quick. We're outside that top 10. Shaq's out. Hornish is out. Benton is out. Reel is out. Johnson is out. In is Sanders. He won dual 1. In is Ingram. Out is Hornish. Reel is there as well. Remember, if that caution comes out before 15 to go, it could be the decider. Shuffling of the deck. Shuffling of trucks. Will be 20 laps to go this time. And if you get a caution with 17 to go, that could just decide it of who's in and out. And then it comes down to who pits. If you pit, are you out? Because you have to cross the line to lock in your spot. Couple trucks in the wall. Can he reel? Bryce Benton, they try to save it. And now it's just giving yourself the opportunity. You know they're going to wreck. Will they wreck from first on back? How will that be? Workman's watching. 19 to go. Turner, Tackwell, Benton. All behind Shaq, Hendricks, and Green. $18 to go this time by. Caution comes out. There's no guarantee of a restart. And they all know it. You have to be in the top 10 with 15 laps to go. Workman leads. He's safe for now. They're going to have to get a third lane going at some point. The question is, do you form it now? A lot of shuffling, a lot of swaying, a lot of moving parts. Workman almost tagged by Byram. 17 to go. Caution comes out now. It will decide the top 10. Collymore slides. He's eliminated. One truck sideways. May a big grin. They're all worried. They're all trying to get in. Around goes the 7. That was Cram, and there they go. Multiple trucks torn up. But still a fight for the final 10 spots. Now let them race. See who's going to earn it. One to go before elimination. Workman and Scott, Byes and Mosteller. Wrecking to the bottom, Josh Kenyon. Riker Byram, Ashton Tackwell. And now they can hope and pray for is a wreck up front. And someone's got to be screaming over the queue, you're locked in, you're locked in, you're locked in, don't wreck, don't wreck. Sanders up top. He's with Ingram. Workman drops to 9th. Tackwell back to 10th. Logan Scott will lead the field down to the caution flag. He will be the holder and will lead us to green as 10 are locked in through elimination. Tackwell, Brown, Workman, Turner, Ingram, sprinkled by Sanders, Mosteller, and Logan Scott. And that's how it goes. So Josh Kenyon, Chad Hornish, all eliminated. Asher Tackwell. We'll all be racing. Let's go ahead and speak to some finalists and hear what they've got to say. Let's start with Lane Sanders. Sanders, John Ramos, you're into the next round. Now what do you do here?
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this one.
Really?
For sure. They were going to try to kill me. Fine. I don't know. Me, you saw me in Ingram. We were
doing pretty well.
They had before they finally wrecked. Looked like it. Yeah, we didn't know when you were going to throw the caution. We didn't know if you were going to throw as we got to lap 15 or after we completed it, so we were kind of a little antsy. And
we almost threw it before because of how big the wreck was, and then we saw how many trucks were still racing for 10, so we just let it ride.
Yeah, and then we somebody kicked me out of the Discord call, but me and Ingram we were cooking right there. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're good on gas. The tires. I'm gonna say this. I've never done this combo before the night. You would think I would have. I've never done it.
Really? Pickup truck at Talladega?
Yeah. But honestly, prefer this to the actual trucks.
Oh, really?
And yeah, I prefer this to the actual trucks because the actual trucks, you can't, how do I describe? I can't describe, but it just feels so different. I get your camera on me if I were you, by the way.
Oh, I'm on your nose because I see Frank on the bottom side, and
yeah, I'm waiting on it. Oh,
I don't know why they haven't kicked him yet.
Because look who's ahead. That's why they haven't kicked him yet. What even is this thing?
It's elimination. I explained it.
No, not that. I'm talking about the truck, Frank's truck. I'm looking at this thing.
Okay, let's just make it quick. Sorry, we're gonna go ahead and break the fourth wall here. There we go. We took care of it just in time.
Thank you, John.
They didn't get to him. I saw what they were trying to do there. Just make it quick and easy. Sorry about that. Broke the fourth wall for the viewers. He didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, I would. Oh yeah. What? You used to be able to hide that stuff.
Yeah. So you used to be able to hide the iRacing logo, and you can't do that now.
Yeah. You used to. Yeah. They made it uncroppable or something.
Yeah.
Made it big enough where you can't crop.
I want to be very funny and put like a little logo on the bottom. I really want to be funny and do that.
Change your ticker, do bottom instead of top.
Oh my gosh, a bottom ticker. That'd be the funniest thing ever. Get the TNT. We might do that. We might actually. Hold on. Everyone stop. I have a vertical ticker and then I have a horizontal ticker. I might ask Schulte to just take the horizontal ticker and put it on the bottom. Put it on the bottom, and then take the left thing that says how many laps we got to go, flip it upside down and put it on the right side, and then you can't see it. That would be so funny. I would actually love to do that. I am considering that. All right, we're going to get the one to go here. So instead of 10 laps, we'll have 12 laps for 10 drivers. We should have done 12 on 12, but this is our first time trying it, so we're just trying to figure something out. What are you thinking?
Oh boy. Oh my. Demos is leading. Jackson is second.
What the heck did you just do?
What did I do?
Yeah, he hi ho hum. That's what you did.
Yeah, I don't. My brain was doing a thing. Just roll with it. Demos is leading. Jackson is second. I got Keith or Chase. I got Ingram. Who's left? Workman's left. Derek Turner. He's a long-time field filler. He's in this. Riker and a bunch of other random people. All right, man. A lot of big names got wiped out, didn't they?
Yep. Well, you got one lap to go. Well, not one lap. You got half a lap to go ahead and make a decision. It's time to go.
Yeah, we gotta. As long as, I mean, I doubt.
All right, Lane Sanders, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to do it. 12 laps to decide it. 10 trucks remaining. Do we go the distance or do we have a caution? That's the question we're all asking. Everyone else down in the live chat below, let's get ready to do it. Mose and By, Sanders and Sprinkle. Pace car, the hard left on the pit road, and let's ride. Matt Green from Talladega. No move for position, lost Stellar, the race leader. 10 trucks remain. Do they play it safe? Riker Byram on the outside. Has company from Sprinkle. Sanders on the bottom. $11 to go. Mose gets tagged by Sanders. No big change yet. 3 wide, they're trying. And the one truck back there, that's Brown. Has not picked the line and may be losing the draft. 10 to go. Jackson Byes leads. Turner's in 5th, Ingram's in 6th. Oh, I saw him get loose off turn 2. It's been a little while since we've seen Riker Byram in victory lane. Last time we went to Talladega, it was for the Yellowwood 500. $9 to go, this time by. Workman, Ingram, Tackwell. Trying, swaying. Jackson buys, rides in second. 8 to go. Byram on the bottom. Make it buys on the bottom. Byram on the outside. Both running the same exact scheme. Mason Marceau, the race leader. He's dropped back to third. Sanders back in ninth. Ingram in 10th. Seven to go. Jackson buys. Holds on to the race lead. Sprinkle, Mose, and Byram. Two by two. Will be 6 laps to go at the line. Turner, Brown, Sanders, and Ingram. Jackson buys able to get out to a nice lead. Buck and Sprinkle make something work on the outside end. Five to go. Oh, trouble! And in the wall goes Derek Turner. Heavy right side damage. Down to 9. Costly hits like that. He's gonna need a caution. But you can't bank on it. 4 to go. K Sprinkle. Now chasing Jackson buys. Buys, Sprinkle, Mosteller, Byram. One sideways, great save, maybe not. Mosteller gets tagged, he goes around. Ingram and others, Sanders turn them in the wall, the Casa will wave. Riker Byram is junked. Cody Workman is out. And with 4 to go, we'll have a restart. Workman retires, officially down to 9. ready to try it again. Watch back on the replay. Wreck happens. Did Byron come down or did Sanders go up? Nonetheless, we're going to have an overtime finish. I think Riker Byron just came flat across the 75. Pit road is open. Mosteller in 7th did not pit, or if he did, really didn't repair too much on the damage side. I think they're going to be pitting this time in. Pit road's open. Bynes stays out. Tackwell stays out. And we get another shot. Time to chat with others. Riker Byron will happen. Riker Byron will happen. And no word there from him. Let's go to Mosteller. Most, what did you see?
I saw them get out of shape to my right, and I was getting hooked in about 2 seconds later. But I'm all good. I got my damage fixed. Gave some spots pit.
Did you expect there to be a caution within the 10-lap dash, 12-lap dash?
Initially, no, in the first couple of laps, but I knew that with around 5, 6 to go, I knew that we were going to try and go 3 wide, and that's kind of where I expected it to happen, and it did. I'm not surprised. I'm glad we're racing hard. I think it's fun. I know 10 cars, I think 10 cars is better. I mean, less people, more runs. I mean, I kind of like it.
It was easier to follow. I mean, and everyone was trying to get to those 10 spots with a handful of laps remaining. What was that like?
I don't really know. I mean, I was up at the front the whole time. I didn't really see what was going on behind me. My only complaint is I'd love to see a little bit of a bigger sample size, maybe 15 or 20. As this, I think 10's a little too little.
So get to lap 18, throw the caution, 15-15.
Yeah, I don't hate the idea of the format. I think maybe having a couple more people in it would be better. But I think this is a lot more simplified and easier to officiate compared to the previous elimination thingy that y'all did.
Right. All right. Well, it'll be fun to see. 2-lap dash. Do you think there's enough trucks for it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the runs are going to be bigger, actually. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. Good luck. High praise from Mosteller. Let's see who else we got possibly in tow. Well, not too many. Let's go interview Lane Sanders again. Sanders, John Ramos, are you out of the race?
No, we're not out of the race. I was being loser. That whole thing. We just had a minute and a half. I got some unrepairable damage, but I'm holding. I think these things run like 175 on their own. I'm running 171. So I think we're in the point where if we stay in the draft, we might be able to hook something up. Demos isn't leading, so he'll do something.
Demos isn't leading.
Yeah, so he'll do something. So I got a couple of people behind me. What happened there? I didn't cause it, did I? Because I was.
No, I think Riker came down.
Okay.
All right. Well, you'll have 2 laps and 7 drivers left.
I got that.
Maybe 8.
So
yeah.
well,
so was 6 left. Now 7. Looks to be 8. Might be 9 if Turner can get there. of the 10 drivers that were left in this. Good luck.
Thanks, John.
That is Lane Sanders. All right, here we go. Try it all again. 2-lap dash in elimination. Nine drivers will make it. Two laps from Talladega. Let's do it again. The face of elimination. Buys and Tackwell. Matthew Brown, the race leader. Tackwell Mosteller. Ingram and Sanders. Mose on the outside. Salamanca, one to go from Talladega. Sanders in fourth, Ingram in fifth. Something's got to give. Mose versus Buys. Buys a shove to the back half of the 87. Nose to tailgate. When do you make the move if you're Jackson Buys? Mosteller leads. That's off turn 4. Brown in third. Ingram in fourth. Buys from the outside and the inside. Blocked twice. Nearly put in the grass. Checkered flag waving. It's over. Mosteller beats elimination at Talladega. It will be the second victor of the night. Incredible view. Let's watch back. Block Buys, able to block him again. And finds victory lane. Demos, congratulations. Thanks. Quick thanks. All right, you mentioned elimination. You said you liked it. I wanted a full detail what you think. All on the table. It's going to be fully your opinion. Do it more or just cool as a one-off?
I wouldn't say do it like every night, but I think doing it once in a while is good. I think some things that I would personally change is, well, one, keep the heats. I like the heat idea, I think we had like 15 advance in tonight's one. I think adding like an LCQ for like 5 would be funny. Having an LCQ with, you know, however many people on like the top 5 advance, or like a winner advances only. I think that would be cool, like a 3-lap shootout. I would do that, and then in terms of the race itself, I think splitting the race in half is good, but I would add a little bit more advances.
All right. Well, we'll keep that all in mind. We're done with the iRacing side. What do you want to say to the viewers back at home?
want to thank you guys for watching, supporting us. It's always a lot of fun to race here on the channel. It's a lot of fun. It's also fun winning. Excited for next time. Hopefully, just continue to have fun. That's what it's all about.
The best part is we don't want you to go anywhere because we got to go ahead and show some things off.
All right.
So you're going to be right here with us just for a moment. We're going to get Frank in here as well. The iRacing side is done. This is going to take about maybe like 5 minutes. I'm not going to lie. This is not going to take long for what we are trying to do here. We've been going back and forth now for, I want to say, 4 months with some people about what should we do about, you know, that game that is sitting on Roblox. Not really much to be done with it. We'll bring Frank DeAngelis in here as well. We'll just have you both in here hanging out. I'm curious to what you all think about what we're going to be going for, what people are going to be considering, at least with what NR Thunder is. So, as most of you guys know, if you've been here since 2022, we do own a Roblox game. We want all of you to join if you want to join. We're going to retest some servers because for the last 4 months, this is what some of the discussion has been about with some people. Is it going to work? Should we try it? Do we think this is something that could work long term? It's kind of all up in the air. And then the question on top of that is it worth bringing the effort and the time to possibly bring this back? I want your opinion, at least, Frank, because I know a lot has changed on the iRacing side, but at least for you, I do see you playing Roblox a lot as a grown man. And that's not a bad thing, by the way.
I
before
haven't
anyone says
played
anything.
in like 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah, but you did a lot, be honest.
Well, yeah, that was when there was nothing else to play. Now we got Battlefield and.
That's true. We do have Battlefield.
I don't know if you're in a private game, but it's full.
What's full?
Your session.
We are not in a private game yet. My session? What session are you talking about?
Your game is full. I joined your game and it's full.
On Thunder?
Roblox. Yep.
No, well, we didn't do it yet. That's so cute, Frank, but we did not do it yet. We're only going to do a couple games. We're just curious to see how this is going to work and how it's going to roll. I'm curious to just see if the game still works. We will get in there in just a matter of moments. You will see it on the stream as well. You know, we're just going to go ahead and put display capture on. I'm just really curious. I'm curious to see if this still works and if it rolls. So we know the next gen is completely busted because we added the damage model and there's an invisible part that's making things rough. But when playing around with it the last couple of months, we've all realized that Gen 4 is like the greatest thing to ever come from this game. The problem is that Gen 4 was made when the game was completely just inadequate of, you know, having pull and reach. And while playing this game, we realized, wow, we really try to make a video game on Roblox instead of just making a Roblox game. So this is what we're doing now. We're kind of just looking over to see what works, what doesn't, and we'll go over at least our idea and hear what you guys have to say, including you two. So the code is 397091. You heard it? 397091. You guys can go ahead and join. I'm curious to see if it works. Frank, you were there from the get-go. Wasn't that one of the big things that some people talked about, how it was very clear we were trying to make a video game instead of a Roblox game?
Yeah, I remember you saying yourself that you wanted to make it like iRacing.
Well, I wouldn't say like iRacing, but the iRacing version of what we have. So we're just going to go over the super speedways with the Gen 4, because if we brought this back, I think we would literally just make it a Gen 4 game. Just because the next gen is so high poly. This is the next gen that's on NR 2003. And wasn't that one of the big things? Like, we're grateful that we got to buy the next gen as an asset, make the money off the game. But I remember that was one of the big talking points. And it was, the next gen is high poly. Let's bring in the Gen 4. We bought the Gen 4, right? And when buying the Gen 4, we realized, wow, the car drives better. It acts better. It is better. And now what if we just put damage on? You know, what would happen? But we just never got to it because the whole in-person broadcasting thing really took a turn up. So, it's a little interesting. Frank is doing a great job of just dead air, by the way, for the ones that are wondering. He's my favorite right now at dead air. So we got 4 people. You guys can join. It's free on Roblox. You can really do it on your phone. You can do it on your laptop. We did have the code up. We'll put a new code up in a moment. Isn't it like 39391? You can look back on it and kind of see. But this is what we have, at least with what's left of the game. Apparently, it still works. We did update it a little bit over time. The idea would be very simple. Make it brighter, make it all super speedways, add the damage to the Gen 4, and make the blowovers funny. What is your opinion? And I'm asking Frank, too, because I know he's the most opinionated one. Frank. Oh, my goodness. Demos.
Oh, I think that's a pretty cool concept. I think that somebody that plays Roblox more might have more insight than me. I haven't played Roblox in like 3 years.
You haven't played it since the release, right?
Yeah, I streamed that on my YouTube. That's like my most popular.
Get out of here! Are you serious?
Yes, it was like 6 a.m. and we streamed.
And Gavin
just decided to wreck the field.
Looking like Elaine Sanders tonight.
And then the idea is obviously bring catch-up back, because I mean we had the idea. We have a bunch of assets just sitting there that we never used. Like catch-up was one of them. We got to change the ticker. The ticker is beyond just no. Like it's a cool thing that we have, but it's got the colors have got to change. We got to put it on like the left side of the screen or something. And make it more colorful, make it brighter, vibrant, whatever it takes. What do you think?
I think we should bring in Christian here. I think he gets a little more.
Go ahead and drag Christian. Come on, drag Christian in here.
Christian, welcome.
Hello.
What do you think, Christian? What should we do?
I think I definitely play Roblox more than I should, but I think the Gen 4 is definitely a good car. I think the physics are okay. I mean, I think you just send it and
Super Speedway game.
Yeah.
There was one really cool track that we so that's another thing too. We realized we have a lot of these tracks, and on the Gen 4 they're practically super speedways. So if we just extend the front stretch, right, lengthwise, make the corners wider, or start zombifying some tracks, we can make like 8 or 10 tracks within no time. And all you got to do is make it not like a video game. One of our big problems with this game is we separated people, right? So when there was 100 playing, you can only find 8-player lobbies because some will go do one thing versus another. And I almost think we should just make it like a Roblox game. You get into a lobby, you load in, you get whatever car they give you, right? Whether it's a Gen 4 or a next gen, or just keep it Gen 4 for now. Make it super speedways. There's a bunch of ways to track wins, and then just go off of that. And then if you get a certain amount of wins, you know, you can unlock based off of wins of some random cars that we have. I don't know. I mean, we're considering. I know we definitely have a bunch of Gen 4 schemes also sitting on the back burner. We kind of just put like 6 or 7 or 8 Gen 4 schemes in there just because, you know, to do it, because we added in the custom cars that people imported from NR 2003, which is what I have now.
I see what you did there.
I'm about to kick you out. But you catch my drift. You see what I'm trying to say. Definitely the catch-up needs to be added. The blower physics are funny. The only thing was the Gen 4 is easy to turn people, which is probably honestly okay. It's not a big deal. What do you think, Christian?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like just playing it now. It's like fun to play, and that's a good start.
It's kind of just sitting here. Also, we do have camera packs where obviously you can watch inside the car, outside the car, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that, I mean, it's not going to rival whatever Roblox games there are now. I mean, I have not been keeping up with Roblox and what is big and what isn't big. I remember when we did it was like row stock and backstretch. I'm pretty sure it's still those two, or NASCAR game. The only reason I know about NASCAR games is because what's his face drove a NASCAR game car in one of our races. But
yeah,
I don't know, man. I think it'd be pretty cool. And now if you're trying the next gen, there is a damage model in there, but it's completely broken. I'm going to make that very clear. It is completely broken. And we do have private servers where you do have the AI control. I almost want to say, Lily, the second we go full on simple is when it's easier, because we were targeting a demographic that wasn't there on Roblox, if we're being honest, right?
Yeah.
Maybe yes, maybe no, whoever.
Yeah, I agree.
Whoever thinks we're being honest or not.
like I remember when you first made the game, like you wanted to make it difficult and hard to drive, like.
And people actually warned me on that. They said, listen, they're saying yes now. They're not going to say yes to that later.
Yeah, exactly.
I was one of those people.
Yes, you were. There was actually a lot of people saying that. They're like, add catch-up. They're all saying yes to this now. They will not say yes to it later. I ignored them. So that's definitely on me. Because I definitely had the poll where it said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it this way. You know what I mean? So, how is that the funny thing I said?
Oh, you'll see.
You'll see? Are you? Oh my gosh, you're putting your car. What are you putting in?
It's a bit broken, but if you look at the left side.
Oh no.
Oh no. Because they're NR 2003 cars.
I see the car.
Let me see. Where is it?
He's the leader.
Well, oh my gosh, it's the from car. Is it the from car? See, like it's stuff like this. This was the idea. So this is, we try to make the track all bright, and now we figured out how to add fans in the grandstands without it breaking the game. Right? So I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a little interesting if we just make everything bright. Make it look like it's Fall Guys if we have to. Like, just because. And the good news is that it works. I mean, that's the big thing. Now, whether the drivers work is a different question. I just think we should add catch-up, because, I mean, it will be funny. Look at that, LOL, car goes over.
Jeff, I don't think that's how it works, bud.
Jeff, I don't think that's how it works. The Gen 4 is the best part of this game. The problem is it came when it was a completely dead cycle. Short-term game and our Thunder success. Long-term game, no. Not even close.
I would say, like, the Gen 4 is good. Like, if I would just focus on that and get, like, that working. And then if people want more cars down the line, then you can add them in and kind of take time into...
And have it rotate instead of them having to go to different areas and sections.
You need some sort of base to start off with.
Well, definitely, if we do, it would be Gen 4. Just keep it Gen 4. Everyone's worried about an Next Gen right now. We just want it to be fun. If we start gutting some things, which we can't gut, because it is fun. I think we add catch-up. We keep the same draft package or make it even more crackheadish. I think it'd be very interesting. Because they wreck funny. Right, Frank?
Oh.
It's funny?
Yeah, but when you see you, it's not as funny.
Like that? Like that?
I would say, like, I wouldn't say you don't have to make everything super speedways, but if you just make the cars easier to drive, right? So you can make the racing good, because I feel like that's what most people just want a game. Is like a game that races good.
But we said that, and what did mostly people vote for, right? When we did it, and at the same time, when people would wreck and you had a lift, it's the natural instinct of just quit. I'm going to go to a different game. You know what I mean? So listen, we can make very funny super speedways. I'm not saying we have to go Daytona USA on it, but you know, it's interesting. You could press C, you could change the cameras with pressing C.
You can't change it back to chase though.
No, you were at some point, so it's broken in the code. Yeah, it's still definitely broken because I was able to do it in the last race, but I don't know. I don't see how this. Who just wrecked me? I don't see how this can be bad if we just focus on super speedways. The idea of wrecking in Roblox and still having a shot on the last lap is important. You know what it reminded me of? What gave us the idea was the Grand Theft Auto tournaments from back in the day, because we were watching it back one day with Tayden, and there's a reason why none of us would truly leave by race 8 of 12, because you'll be in 24th on the last lap, and you'll be halfway down the backstretch of any given track, and you'd still have a shot at winning. And all those ovals were super speedways. So as long as it looks fast, right, drives fast, and you still have a shot with a lot of passing, I just don't see how it could possibly go to the wayside. You know?
Yeah. There
is a front mobile. We'll do one more track, and then I think we kind of have a basis of the next time we possibly discuss it, but I don't know. I I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea.
Oh my gosh.
I like to know everyone else's opinion too. Why is that his character? Why is that his character? If you guys are wondering, we have a Discord server called Speed Week Games. That's where we're getting all the schemes. I'll get the Miller Lite car. The Miller Lite car in a Roblox game. No, actually the Jack Daniels 07 because I got to wear that jacket yesterday. I don't hate it. I can't say I hate it. I would love to know everyone's opinion though. Like here's a track that everyone loves, right? Sunset. Everybody loves Sunset.
What's the Sunset?
It was the best track in the game, hands down. Like, it wasn't even close to anything else. We do have damage in the other stuff in the next gen. Since the next gen is quite literally impossible to drive, just because there's a broken part. But we were able to add stuff in the grandstands, like fans and stuff, because we just found a way to do it. And the thing about Sunset is the fact that the track is bright. So make this a super speedway, you'll lose the character of what makes this track fun, but it's still another super speedway. And all of a sudden you just have super speedways, a bunch of them. The tracks get reimagined, they're all bright. They look cool. I don't hate it. The graphics are already good. Let's see if we make the graphics better. We just change the time. This is Sunset. This is default. So this is what the graphics would be. No, I don't like that. I like the idea of when it's like really bright. There we go. It's not hard on the eyes. Not trying to look too realistic. And that's another thing too. We really failed at just trying to make it as realistic as possible. Now we have 10 people in here. This was the max cars we could do without lagging. And with the Gen 4, we could definitely get it higher.
Yeah.
And when people leave, the thing is, when people leave, it would stutter the game. But it does that to every Roblox racing game. There is a way to make the cars look faster before that we kind of want to bring back. Including if people aren't going to be leaving for no reason in the middle of races because they still have shots to win. So there's a bunch of things that were actually originally going to be in the game that were super cool that we just could not do. Like quite literally just make them a super speedway or just have catch up on to a max. Like we're going 208 miles per hour. Oh, and the Phantom glitch where the cars would automatically get slower. But if you had a catch up, I mean, that just goes away. Frank, what is your opinion?
I think it's enjoyable. Definitely could be tweaked, like some more catch up, a draft model.
More draft and a catch up.
There's like none, I'm telling you, and we're still going 208.
Really? It's true. Well, it is. Well, we were always praised for how the car drove, including at certain tracks like this. Like this was the Golden Goose. I remember this was like one of the tracks that everybody worked on at first. The problem was kind of just everything else. Like, for instance, we're having people just cross the line, which is cool. For us, it's cool. It's like, oh yeah, they just crossed the line. They're having fun. Yay. You know what I mean? But to the average Roblox kid that has to go to school in 10 minutes when he woke up early to, you know, play, it's, I'm 15 seconds behind the leader. I'm going to a different game. You know what I mean? Slide job. Yeah, and then giving private servers the admin panel is very important too. We did update a lot of the widgets, kind of just without telling people, just to see what they thought. We'll continue to look at it, but this is the last game, or the last race of the night. These wins count as official NR. No, they do not.
Why wouldn't that happen? Why wouldn't that happen?
What did you do? I was looking at the chat.
Black card just...
Not happy. Not a happy Frank. Then we put the caution out, Frank.
Oh, I already left.
Oh, really? You did? We didn't even notice a stumble.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so we should really consider the whole making the cars look faster. Because I remember, I'll never forget when we tested it. It looked super cool. Like, remember like the old EA games? Like NASCAR 07 where the car would go fast and like everything would just look warp speed? No? Yes, maybe?
Oh, no, not my frame.
Oh, wow. I just got walled.
Oh man.
Get on him. Get on him. But yeah, listen, blowovers are funny. I think this thing is... Obviously, the game is dead. But that's fine. That doesn't mean you can't revive it. We saw Smiling Friends. We saw that you can revive a soul. It's pretty cool. We'll love to know what everyone thinks, but... I mean, it still looks fun. Now we just got to find the right people to work on it. So, it's going to be interesting. Alright, we'll chat with y'all later.